Welcome, YouTube family, to the first YouTube video on a brand new channel called Take Your Life Back Now, where we cover the different approaches for an improved quality of life. And we uncover the potential and the opportunity to evolve as a humanity by learning to do more for ourselves and depend on others less. That's the holistic approach to my life, and that's what I want to cover in our channel, is the different approaches that I have done to be successful with a really challenging health environment that I started in. So I hope that you find a lot of value, a lot of laughter, and a sense of belonging to something in my channel. So welcome again. Thank you for being here, and let's get started. I'm so excited that you're here and that we're going down this path and this journey together. And I want to congratulate you and celebrate you. Woohoo! For choosing to take your life back now. It's so important, especially in these days, with the cost of medications and doctors and healthcare as a whole, to do and be everything that we can ourselves. As you will find out in my stories, I am a surviving Parkinson's patient. I'm also a person who had type 2 diabetes, and I have a sleep apnea issue, and I have a small brain tumor, and I have some other stuff going on. But the good news is none of that matters, because I made the decision a couple years ago to take my life back now. And I hope you do too. I hope that because you're here and because you're still listening to this video right now, conscientiously, subconsciously, subliminally, you have already made that decision to take your life back now and to make those changes necessary to move forward and not look back and realize that every moment is a new moment. And you're creating one right now. So welcome aboard. We're going to do some incredible stuff together in these videos. We're going to learn a ton from each other. And we are going to expand our consciousness and our bodies. Because my approach is a holistic approach. When I treat myself, I treat my entire body. That's the mental, emotional, physical, etheric, spiritual, however you want to name it. It's a part of me, it's a part of you. And this is regardless of creed, color, religion, gender, religions, belief systems, or society telling you that you can or can't, or anything like that. This is you and you alone, and the decisions that you make every day in every way. It ranges from how do you talk to yourself, to what you watch, to what you ingest for nutrition, to how you exercise and how you believe in yourself. I start my day every morning in gratitude. I end my night in gratefulness. And in between, I look at every moment as a gift. And I hope that as we travel together, that you'll come to do the same. Because I basically have rewired my entire body. it's science is proven that our cells are regenerated every so often. So all you have to do is purge out, release, and let go of the need to keep the old cells and old habits and old behaviors, and allow for the new growth to take place, and it will automatically happen because the body takes care of itself. It's that magical. It's that much of a miracle. I am a walking miracle, and I want to share my miracle with you. So thank you for being here. We're going to be talking about a lot of different topics. One will be the first probably that I'm going to look at is type 2 diabetes. Because there are so many people, I did some research, and it's like 35 million people are diagnosed with diabetes in this country alone. I can't imagine what that number is in the world, especially where they have less health care or less ability to know or to be diagnosed or to get treatments or to see a doctor or whatever. It's got to be staggering. So I want to empower, embrace, without any form of judgment, each and every one of you, and hope that you give me that same consideration as we walk the path together to successfully win this challenge that is so big with diabetes. Thank you for being here, and I'm going to take a brief pause to collect some things, and then I'll be back. Thanks. I think it's crucial to remember and recognize that everything that I share is from my point of view. And everything that I do and that I will continue doing is in partnership with the medical community. I don't want to give the impression that it's me and the medical community are not working together, because that couldn't be farther from the truth. I have an excellent partnership with the medical community. And as I have went to them and told them of my successes, they have embraced me and them totally and given me the latitude and the flexibility to manage a lot of my pain, a lot of my nutrition, a lot of my diabetic symptoms and things like that. So I want to make sure that I convey to you that just because I outline different approaches for you to consider, I want you to consider those with your doctor. I want you to consider those with the professionals that you trust already. Because you're going to hear things about how I went from an 8.0 A1C down to a 6.5. How I went from being on metformin 2 times a day to I no longer take a medication. How I went from overeating and overweight from 210 to 168 pounds with intermittent fasting, exercise, and overall health, well-being practices and programs. So these are all great ideas, and they're great things that you can take and do, but do them in coordination, in correlation, in conjunction with the medical group that you trust. I can't stress that enough, and how important that is. On every story, on every idea, on every aspect that I share, I want to make sure you always consider the partnership you already have and the partnerships that you're going to build within the holistic community as a potential gain. So that being said, another topic we're going to be discussing will be Parkinson's itself. Cervical dystonia, they call it spasmodic torticollis. I have it. My head used to be completely locked to the right side, and I was completely immobile and bedridden. You can see now I'm not. So there is hope. There is truth in managing more and more of your own progress, practices, pain management, everything. I used to be on like 25 doses of medication. I don't take medication anymore. But that's me. That's not you. And I don't want you to dump all your medication down the drain just because I said I did it. Because I spent 2 years doing it. And you will either spend 10 minutes, 2 years, or 2 centuries. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to your body. We're all unique and different people. And we're beautiful humans just as we are. So don't ever forget that. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging in there towards the end. I know I've said a lot and I know I've rambled around a little bit, but it's such an important topic. And I want to really stress the importance of getting this video out to people who need hope. Everybody has somebody in their family who has Parkinson's or diabetes or something else who could use a message of hope. So I hope that you sign up and subscribe to my channel. To give you a little bit of an idea, I'm going to be making videos on a whole lot of different subjects, or these are the proposed subjects anyway. I want to talk about mindfulness, and I want to talk about meditation, and I want to talk about brain rewiring, and I want to talk about affirmations and exercise programs that I do, and holistic healing and wellness as a whole. And then I want a Parkinson series, and I want a diabetes series, and then I want to talk about how acupressure, body tapping, sound healing, and mantra vagus nerve techniques apply to my life and how they have helped me. So thank you for being here. It means everything because I want so badly to give back. I've been blessed with so much the last couple of years, and I'm trying to pay it forward in the best way that I know how by giving hope to others. And I can't stress enough that the more you share the videos out and the more you involve others into the community, the greater impact it will have on the world. And I've already shared with you some of the statistics. They're staggering. And I think this is one of those good news stories that really needs to be heard and needs to continue to be heard. There's so many people out there that need to hear it, especially in these times. And it can come a long ways towards helping others. So thank you again for being here from the bottom of my heart. Much love and blessings to you. And if you continue to listen and subscribe, I promise you truth, wisdom as I know it, and a lot of insight into hope. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.